Hi everyone, it's Miss Waki here, and welcome back to week 2. I decided to make a video to talk to you guys on how to use OneNote, because a lot of you are struggling how to access OneNote. Now there's a couple of ways of actually going on to OneNote. The first way is to go to SharePoint. Now the way you should have accessed all of your other schoolwork for your other subjects should have been from SharePoint. So if you go into Japanese, you will find the OneNote attachment. So if you know how to get onto SharePoint, I would like you to get onto SharePoint and then find Japanese and find the OneNote there. If you have the OneNote app, I would suggest you to open it on the OneNote app because that's quicker and it should make accessing OneNote easier for you. The other way is what I'm going to show you today. Also, well done for those of you who've been working on Language Perfect in week 1. I'm going to be setting another one for week 2 as well. Keep that going. So we've got the usual class content covered in OneNote and the homework aspect on Language Perfect. So you're practicing the symbols on Language Perfect and then learning new words and the topic on OneNote. So I would like you to do both, don't just do one. If you didn't do the task for OneNote in week 1, just do the week 2 one for this week, but in future you do have to do both. Alright, so this is what your OneNote notebook should look like for Japanese. It does say 7 Japanese Waki and it's got all the content on the side. But for those of you who's not got that up yet, I would suggest you to go back to your email and type in Waki, W-A-K-I. Now if I did that, that's just going to bring up all of my emails, so I'm going to just show you the one that my fellow art teacher did for me, so I know it's from Ms. Kello. Now this is what your email should look like. It should come up with Miss Waki Koyomi, and then it should come up with something like this, except it should say Japanese. You're going to open that and it should take you to the page that teacher created. Okay. Other way of doing that is also clicking on this, the waffle up the top, and then clicking on OneNote. If the teacher had already shared it with you, you should have a whole bunch of the OneNote pages that you have access to. I've got plenty, and I'm just going to show you, which one was it? No, 7 Japanese. Oh, oops. Okay, well, let's go into this one. 7 Japanese Waki. So here we go. This is our class OneNote. Alright, a lot of you did ask the term 2 overview, unit outline. Yes, it is important. The weekly planner is what we should be following. However, some parts got changed in the process. So just go straight to content library. This one. Content library term 2, and then in term 2, so these are all the resources. So this is what our topic is on. Sekai no tomodachi. Sekai no, the world's friends. So we're going to be learning about countries, nationality, languages, simple adjectives, some where someone lives, where someone comes from, etc. Also some kanji like the language kanji, the word for Japan, and the assessment is Japanese international self-introduction and 3 listening and reading topics. and a hiragana booklet to finish. So these are all the resources that you can use, and I'm going to, for each week, tell you which things you need. So hiragana booklet, here it is. If you forgot your hiragana booklet at school, you can actually look at it here. If you're lucky enough to have a printer at home, you can print a couple of pages of the ones you need, or just look at it and practice in your other notebooks for the weekly activities. If you scroll all the way down here, see, this is your week 1 task. So if you have time, I would like you to do it, but this week I would like you to focus on week 2. So week 2 task is all here. Listen and follow the manga. Where are you from? Page these ones. So if you go down to the next page, this is what you are doing. And the audio is there so it can read for you, even though it's all in hiragana. That's why it can read for you and you can follow. So this is just talking about the nationality, etc. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. It's just getting used to hearing everything. And then, so what you had to do for week 2 was answer the question, listen to that, review hiragana rules, which is this one. So have a look at this page. Okay, so you've got the hiragana page, the sound changes. We did a little bit of sound changes last lesson. The K changing to G, the S changing to Z, the T changing to D, the H changing to B or P, depending on the symbols above it. And the Shi changing to G, and Chi changing also to G as well. Tsu to Z. Alright, so this is going to be on Language Perfect too, so we can revise that. There's also another different sound change. The P, that sounds a bit funny. P, Mi, and Li having different sound changes, but I have a feeling these words are slightly wrong underneath. P changes to pia, pu, pyo. Mi changes to mia, miu, mio. Li or ri, li changes to lia, liu, liu. So a little bit of a tricky one. Combination changes. And some more changes using the ya, you, yo, which we haven't done yet, but it will be on Language Perfect. Alright, also, so here it is. What I already did for you was copy this into your tab. So if you have a look in your individual tabs, I have got the term 2 work, and then I've made the week 2 tab already there, pasted in there for you. So all you've got to do is complete Have a Think question 1 to 8, which was content library, term 2, where was it? Go all the way down. Okay, so where are the questions? Yep, so questions, these ones. Now, I know it can be a little bit tricky, but have a go. And I can help you with certain phrases, what certain things mean, and I might put it in here as a help. Okay, here comes my dog.